My daily routine in English. Easy words and real phrases for beginners.
Hello, wonderful English learners, and welcome. My name is Jennifer, and I'll be your guide today. Today, we're going to learn how to talk about your day, your daily routine. We're going to make it fun. We're from the moment your eyes pop open in the morning until your head hits that pillow at night. Not that stiff textbook stuff that makes you sound like a robot. We're talking about the way your friends talk, the way people on TV talk, the way real folks talk. Okay, first things first. The day has to start somewhere, and it usually starts with that loud, annoying noise from your alarm clock. Your eyes open. You are now awake. So, how do you say this? The formal textbook way is, I wake up at 7 a.m. That's nice, it's correct. Your teacher will give you a gold star for that one. Now, let's talk about how real people say it. I get up at 7. Very common. Native speakers often say, get up instead of wake up. I usually get up at 7. I'm up at 7. Short, casual, and natural. Yeah, I'm up by 7 most days. I'm out of bed at 7. Out of equals sign out of, very informal and slangy. I'm out of bed at 7 sharp. I'm up around 7-ish. Add some flexibility. The ish is very natural slang. I'm up around 7-ish, give or take. I roll out of bed at 7. Playful and casual. Implies you're tired or lazy. I roll out of bed at like 7. I'm awake by 7. Slightly more formal but still natural. I'm usually awake by 7. Even on weekends. 7's when I'm up. Flipped for a more conversational, casual tone. 7's when I'm up and moving. See the difference? Wake up is when your eyes open. Get up is when you actually drag your body out of that warm, comfortable bed. All right, you finally managed to get out of bed. Congratulations. The hardest part of the day is over. Now what? You got to get yourself cleaned up. So you head to the bathroom. The first stop is usually the toothbrush. The formal sentence is, I brush my teeth. Very clear, very accurate. Nothing wrong with it. But it's a little plain, you know, it's like vanilla ice cream. Do my teeth. Time to scrub the chompers. Gonna clean the pearly whites. I freshen up. Let me brush real quick. Next up, you might jump in the shower. The textbook says, I take a shower. And that's perfectly fine. A lot of people say that. It's common. But if you want to switch it up, you could say, I'm gonna hop in the shower. Hop in makes it sound quick and easy. In and out. I shower. Very common. Natives often drop take-a entirely. I usually shower before bed. I jump in the shower. Similar to hop in, used when you're in a rush or keeping it casual. I jump in the shower right after I wake up. I rinse off. Used if it's a quick shower just to freshen up. I just rinsed off after the gym. I clean up. Could mean showering, washing your face, brushing teeth. Context matters. I need to clean up before we go out. I freshen up. Polite and casual. Doesn't always mean a full shower, but often includes one. I'll freshen up real quick, then I'm ready. After you're all clean, it's time to put on some clothes. The formal sentence is, I get dressed. Again, it's good, it's correct, but let's make it sound more like you. You could say, I need to get my clothes on. Or even more casual, time to throw on some clothes. Also, I get ready. I get changed. I suit up. I pull something on. Now you're clean, you're dressed, but you hear something. That's your stomach talking to you. It's telling you it's time for the most important meal of the day, breakfast. So the formal way to talk about this is, I am going to eat breakfast. But when you're talking to your friends or family in the morning, you probably want to sound a little more relaxed. Instead of I am going to eat breakfast, we're going to shorten it. So you say, I'm going to eat breakfast. You could also say, I'm going to have some breakfast. Or even simpler, I'm going to grab some breakfast. What are you eating? The formal sentence is, I am eating a bowl of cereal. But what if you're just talking? You'd probably say, I'm having some cereal. You don't always need to say I am eating. The word having works just as well for food and drinks. It's time to face the day. You gotta go somewhere. For most of you, that's gonna be school or work. So you have to leave your house. The formal textbook way to say this is, I leave the house at 8 o'clock a.m. It's precise. It's on time. We can make it sound a lot more relaxed and a lot more like you. I usually head out around 8. You can head out to the store, head out to a party, or head out to work. Or you could say, I take off for work about 8. Take off is another great slang term for leaving, just like an airplane taking off from the runway. Now, how do you get there? Maybe you take the bus. The formal way is, I travel to school by bus. Very clear. So, a more natural way to say it is, I take the bus to school. Simple. Direct. Everybody says it this way. So you finished your day at school or work. You're back home, you walk through that door, drop your bag, and you think you're free. Ha! Not so fast. There are things that need to be done. We're talking about homework. We're talking about chores. So let's talk about homework first. The formal, proper way to say this is, I must do my homework this evening. It sounds very serious, very responsible. Your parents would be proud to hear you say that. But if you're talking to your friend on the phone, are you going to say that? Probably not. You'd say, I gotta do my homework tonight. Now, what about chores? Those little jobs you have to do around the house. The formal sentence might be, I need to complete my chores. In a real conversation, you would probably just say what the chore is. I have to take out the trash. Or, I need to clean my room. It's more direct and it's how people actually speak. Now it's time for the good part. It's time for you. Time to relax. Time to chill. The formal way to say this would be, I like to relax in the evening. It's a nice sentence. It's calm. It's peaceful. Instead of just relax, you could say, I like to chill in the evening. Or, I like to chill out for a bit. Chill or chill out is the perfect slang word for relaxing in a very casual way. You could say, after a long day, I need to wind down. Winding down is like slowing down a clock. You're letting all the stress of the day go. So what do you do to chill out? Maybe you watch television. The formal sentence is, I watch television for an hour. But how do you say it? You'd probably say, I'm gonna watch some TV. Notice we just say TV, not television. Or maybe you're not just watching anything, you're watching your favorite show. You'd say, my favorite show is on tonight. Or, I'm gonna catch up on my shows. Catch up on means to watch the episodes that you missed. The evening is winding down. It's time to end the day and get some sleep. So how do we talk about going to bed? The most basic formal way is, I go to bed at 10 p.m. This is the classic sentence you learn in your first English class. It's correct, it's simple, and everyone will understand you. But if you want to sound even more like a native speaker, you can use some slang. A very popular phrase is, hit the sack, or hit the hay. Before you hit the sack, you might have a little routine. You might say, I need to set my alarm for tomorrow. Or more casually, I gotta set my alarm. Maybe you like to read a little bit before you sleep. You could say, I usually read for a bit before I fall asleep. For a bit just means for a short time. Finally, you turn off the light. The formal way to say this is, I turn off the light and go to sleep. But you could also just say, time to turn out the lights. And then you're asleep. Well, look at you now. We went through a whole day, from that alarm clock buzzing in your ear to your head hitting that soft pillow. You learned how to wake up, get clean, eat, work, and chill out, all in English. I want you to go back through every section. Read the sentences out loud, record yourself on your phone and listen to it. And here's your homework. I want you to write down your own daily routine. Use the new words and phrases you learned today. What time do you get up? What do you grab for breakfast? Or leave a comment right here. Remember, language learning takes practice and patience. Review this lesson, practice out loud, and use English in your daily life. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Every step brings you closer to fluency. Thank you for joining me. Keep practicing and stay positive. If you enjoyed this lesson, like and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.